I need you for a job up here in Massachusetts.
The Boston Clipper Hotel.
Understood. We're just Christmas in a truck stop on account of you.
It's a made-up holiday anyway.
You miss Christmas. It's a made-up holiday anyway. Christmas is a made-up holiday anyway. See, everybody gets a purgatory pamphlet and a design number in color.
All it says is acknowledge reality.
In the show, which I'm not really allowed to show, she cheats, right? And the funny thing is, just the number on the door there. Happens to be my birth date. So she goes through. Not supposed to. She gets lost. All the numbers on the door start scrambling up on her. Here's the funny part. She tries to go back to door number. It won't open. The numbers start really messing up on her. And then the only door that opens for her is a room that's loaded with cans of the stuff that she once tried to kill herself with. So after those topple down on her face, the hallway starts getting all torn up like crazily. She gotta go through this crazy freaking run. Here comes the killer hallway. And she just so happens to be in the movie theater to show the movie of her life. Yeah, she's taking a quick peek out to the void. Sees that, yeah, just oblivion. She has to wait in the movie theater for her little movie. You know, regardless of what the main characters may do on this show, I think they're showing us little innuendos of truth. And yes, it's a purgatory pamphlet. Acknowledge reality. Part of your process is balancing and understanding the state of equilibrium consisting of your past, personal life, professional life, and family life. Take the time to control your thoughts, and next step, to bring order back to your soul, the future. At this time, everyone should consider devotion to the souls in purgatory a conscious investment. While alive, you will likely, we'll find out. Yeah, I'm sure there's much more of that this episode. You'll love that clock. That is purgatory. I want to listen to the opening words here very carefully. He doesn't say anything about belief or, you know what I mean? It's just listen. I love these opening words.
The founders believed in a creator who endowed every individual with equality and freedom. America was conceived around that truth.
Conceived around that truth.
Was an oath to that creator.
Now he says, America is conceived around the truth of the creator.
The founders believed in a creator who endowed every individual with equality and freedom. America was conceived around that truth. And the Declaration...
Yeah, we're getting a little bit more of the purgatory pamphlet. Cross from space to purgatory, newcomer's guide. Oh, isn't that reassuring? When you arrive in purgatory, arriving in purgatory can be difficult. Leaving friends and family can be a challenge. This document will help you find the right information and point you in the right direction. There was a list of things you will need to do during your first moments in purgatory. You can do them in any order. Acknowledge reality. Well, that's kind of a wise-ass thing, huh? Do not lose this card. Right. here's a whole bunch of shit. Let's try to bring all this to focus. I believe we read the top part earlier. Well, that's kind of the best we're gonna get. While you arrive, you like a detour, whatever territory during your unconsciousness. And the final step. And although you will want to get out of here as soon as possible, this will be time to recognize your past and enlightenment state. At this time, you can relieve your soul, maybe even change your color. Therefore, okay, so you can get some time there and change yourself and all that. And I had to imagine people would pause it. Be lazy readers. Here, purgatory. We foster a devotion to souls among our living family and friends. We teach others to pass along the mission of mercy to new members of those who go back to Earth, if their journey is to continue there. And they will, in turn, remember to encourage and support. Well, that's kind of encouraging. No, it's not. This lady in the show says she's a 3-pack-a-day smoker. That's not the bad part. The bad part was, she says she's been there since '93. Then you look at some of the other outfits. Okay, she been there for a while. And that lady from like the 1800s got up when the color red was called. Red. Oh, and hey, look. Marilyn Manson's in the show. Yeah, I've known Marilyn Manson was a demon since, I think about '96. Beautiful people, the beautiful people. I was just seduced by it. Yeah, so what? I bought the CD. Oh no, I'm sorry, back then it was the tape. Yeah, what's he here playing? No, not other shocking, not other than a demon. I told you, truth. Bunches of little truths. Just throw that one in there as a hey, F you. Everybody knows it. Odin calls Marilyn Manson his sweet, blood-drinking fire burn. That seems it's just like an hour or so before the whole bar is consumed with fire. The whole bar. Of course, the only one to survive without a scratch is Odin.
They didn't want to.
Of course, the god of war goes unhinged. Episode 5 this season I found kind of funny. In the beginning they show the World's Fair, and of course they show technology, but they show technology being manipulated. So pretty much the shyster says to the young god technology, fake it till you make it, to the point where technology is pretending to be a lot better than it really is. And they show how back then the chess playing machine, how it could have been faked, and probably how it really was faked. Funny how the show seems to wrap a lot of its events around true events I come to know a little bit about. I think that's a secret little innuendo, laugh in our faces, telling us that they're still lying to us about pretty much everything today, technology and what they can do. It says right in the Bible, watch out for that man. Real quick, I don't know if you've seen the show, but just a quick tip, if you ever meet this woman, do not have relations with her, and whatever you do, do not worship her vagina. Just a tip. Do not let her fool you. Very easy to be fooled. Yeah, maybe sideways. Oh yeah, I forget to tell you, the main narrator of the show is the Egyptian god of death. Yeah. And he's a mortician. Kind of fitting. I love this. This is episode 8, season 2, right? Mr. World here. After a radio broadcast sent all kinds of people panicking throughout the United States. Talks about what made it real was the fear.
Alien attack.
Make sure I play a little bit.
What made it real was the fear. That it was feared so deeply. And that it did exist.
That's Mr. World, the villain god of the show. He's the villain god of trickery and deception. Then they have him walking across a movie set of miniatures. That was gonna get the War of the Worlds movie. Because the world is trickery and deception. That is trickery and deception. And this show tells you right up what smoke and mirrors.
Fear is a product of the imagination. It's made up in the mind. The mind can dream and think of anything. You pay money for a pair of three-dimensional glasses.
He's pretty much telling us that we pay to be afraid. Hey, look, exactly what I pictured my dad would be doing. Hate to think baby boomer.